Scorpio, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your month ahead, November 2016 general forecast. Your love reading will be sitting next door to this as well. So I usually do the sort of 11 card reading where there's your advice card and then there's the two general energy cards at the top and the 8 cards in the middle to show the situations and stuff coming in for you guys in the month. But what I wanted to do today was do a Celtic cross instead, just so we could kind of get some positions on stuff. So I'm going to do a Celtic cross. I'm going to have an advice card. Usually some readers, within the Celtic cross there'll be an advice section. I don't do that within my Celtic crosses. Usually. I'm going to do the advice card as the one from the bottom of the deck and put that to one side, and we're going to do the angel reading at the end. So we're going to have a look what's coming in for Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. What's coming in for Scorpio in this 10 card Celtic cross reading? What is going on with Scorpios in the month of November 2016 universe? We're tapping into Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Show me Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the month of November 2016. What's going on for my viewers? What will be happening in the month of November 2016 for Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising signs? Show me Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the month of November 2016. What's going on? Show me. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle the cards. I'm going to split them into 3. Very slowly, from left to right. Gather the cards back up. And what we're going to do, Scorpio, is we're going to put the first card down in the middle, your present situation, your challenge to the right. So usually this will be, I suppose, be called the crossing card. I call it the obstacle stroke challenge position. The foundation stroke distant past, so perhaps what's led you to the present situation where you're going to be in November. As a result of that, we've got what's going on as a result of that foundation. What will be happening in the immediate future in November. Your crowning thought stroke best you can achieve area at the top. The you now stroke external factors. Usually this card for me leads to what's going on in the present as well. So it acts as a filter through which we can see the present situation. Influences around you all coming in as a result of the immediate future. What your hopes and fears will be, or your hopes or fears will be, and the overall outcome. And sometimes I'll choose a clarification card or a secondary card to that overall outcome. So we're going to turn the cards over. Okay. Okay, so I feel for the month of November, Scorpio, what's going on here is that we're looking at you guys really kind of taking a look at your lives and saying, you know what, there are certain things that definitely have to be left behind now. I remember that the October reading very much dealt, and we'll have a look at what we'll take that bottom card as the advice card. So we don't have a general theme for the month. The whole theme for the month is in the Celtic cross. In November, you've got the 4 of Cups as your present situation in the November month. And the 4 of Cups is my heart's not in it anymore. Or I don't want this. Or I'm dissatisfied. I do sense some dissatisfaction with you guys in the month of November because of that 4 of Cups. And that's what the 4 of Cups is. I mean, for me, the 4 of Cups, I can't read it. If I get this come up in a personal reading for a client, I can't read it strictly as they're going to get an offer and they're going to be, wowy and happy about it. Because there's more to the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups isn't like a page of wands. It's not a page of pentacles. It's not a page of cups card. It's not an offer card. And even with those cards, you've got to be careful with what's going on around the offer or around the whatever it is that's being presented to you. You need a secondary card to see whether what's coming in for you, I've found, is what you want or what you're going to be happy with. The 4 of Cups shows a man who's being offered a fresh start. He's being offered love, but he doesn't want it. This is the Ace of Cups. Sorry, there's something in my hair. This is the Ace of Cups that this guy has. And, the Ace of Cups that the guy's being offered. But if you look at him, he's looking at 3 cups here. And the 3 of cups is usually representative of joy. So for some people, they don't want change because they're happy with the way that things are. Or what they're being offered is simply not enough. Or their heart simply might not be in it, because cups relate to the emotions, the heart, the feelings. So sometimes this card can say, well, my heart's not in something anymore. Or it shows a lack of interest or apathy or those types of words. So the 4 of Cups, it doesn't have to be a negative card, but really what it says, I feel, for some of you guys in the month of November, Scorpio, is either your heart's not going to be in something, or you're going to be kind of discontented for some of you guys where you are. And I feel that this is because I feel that you've probably been trying to move on from something. We've got the 6 of Swords as being your obstacle. Now, that's a difficult card for me to interpret in terms of a challenge, the 6 of Swords, because the 6 of Swords is about moving on in its general meaning. But it can also mean I've had a change of heart on something, or I'm changing direction, because it is a card about changing direction. It's a card about leaving the past behind. And even though the swords are still in front of this guy's face, if you look at him clearly, he's averting it. He's not facing those swords. He's facing a clearer path. So he's ignoring, or he's avoiding, the discontentment that's going on within him. And he's facing another area. If you look here closely at that card, I mean really closely, you see that this guy's head is not facing those swords. It's not. It's facing the water. It's facing clarity. So this person's looking at the wider perspective. And I feel that your obstacle is, for some of you guys, that for some reason you're still finding it difficult to move on. So for some of you guys, it could be that, you've still got somebody there that you very much like. And because they're still in your eye line, because this is your challenge, it's the 6 of Swords, that's your challenge. It's not in the present, it's actually your challenge. And your challenge position, for me, usually leads on to why we're experiencing the present situation. And the 4 of Cups says, I'm not happy with taking anything new. In a way, the 4 of Cups for me can also mean being stuck in the past. Because this person's not willing to accept anything new. They're not willing to look at, other things that are around them, other things that have potential, other new things that could be presented to them. They're still focusing on the 3 cups. So for some people, it might be that they're focusing on a happier time that they've had, and they're unwilling to let go. Because remember, the 4s are very... with the tarot, you get cards that move. They're active. But the number 4s, not so much the 4 of Wands, but often cards like the 4 of Cups, the 4 of Swords... the 4 of, what's the other one? 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. They all represent holding back or holding on to things. So you find it difficult to let go or come out of the comfort zone, especially with those 3 cards, the Cups, the Swords and the Pentacles. The 4 of Wands is kind of like a little bit of a different matter. But I feel some of you guys are finding it difficult to let go or to move on. Because you've got the 6 of Swords, and this is a classic card about trying to move on. You're trying to ignore the problems in the boat. And if this was in a present situation, I would probably read this as somebody trying to move on. If we're reading it in terms of emotionally wise. But I feel that kind of, we're not reading it in terms of travel. We're reading this for some of you guys, it might be. You're not willing to kind of go out there and explore other territories and other things. But this is the card of moving on. But it's an obstacle to you. It's not in the reverse, which says often just stuck. Delays. But this is an obstacle for me, says, you're not moving on. And this is something that you need to do, because I feel that it's keeping you where you are, perhaps with that 4 of Cups energy in the centre of the reading for November. Because your foundation now is the 4 of Wands. And we're going to get another card with that, because the 4 of Wands often means that you've achieved something quite successful. But this can also be the card, if you get it perhaps, with something like the 6 of Cups, a past card, reminiscence, happier times. For some of you guys, you might be thinking about happier times with that 4 of Wands as your foundation card. Because when you do a chaotic cross, the way that you would do one a lot of the time is you can go from the foundation, distant past. So the foundation card usually means why you feel the present situation. It's what's taking you there to the present situation. And leading to your crowning thoughts. Okay? For some of you guys, you may have reconnected with someone. Maybe that 4 of Cups means that you don't want anything, but here we go. We've got that 3 of Swords and the 4 of Wands, and that's why you can't move on. I got a clarification card with that. So there's heartbreak in a relationship. heartbreak in a marriage, in an engagement, maybe with a past lover. Well, it's more than likely is with a past lover. But you're still experiencing the heartbreak, and it's still there with you. It's your foundation card. It's what's taken you up to the point of the Four of Cups, that you can't let go. You're not willing to entertain other things because you're still reminiscing. The Four of Cups can also be, we know that the fours mean to be stuck, so you don't move with the number 4 a lot of the time, especially those 3 suits I mentioned, the cups, the swords, and also Four of Swords not so much, because often one goes into a contemplative mood before they actually move on to the next thing. But definitely Four of Cups for me, and the Four of Pentacles mean I can't let go if it's energy wise. And I feel that this is why this Four of Wands, Three of Swords, there's been heartbreak in a relationship for some of you guys, and I feel that in November you're finding it very, very difficult to let go, because you have the Four of Cups here in the centre, and this is a derivative of the foundation card. So here we see heartbreak, sadness is still with you over a relationship. The Four of Wands often means happiness, happy gatherings, socialising, friendships, relationships, feeling happy with a partner, joy. But there's heartbreak within this, heartbreak within the home, heartbreak within a relationship, separation. So I do feel with those two cards, it is the reminiscing of this situation that is holding some of you back in the month of November with that Four of Cups. Because the best that you can achieve so far is the King of Pentacles. And for some of you guys, this guy's turned up plenty of times in the readings over the last 2 to 3 months for Scorpios. So I feel in your crowning area, there's still somebody on your mind, King of Pentacles. There's still somebody who's there very, very much with you. Very, very much with you. And you can't let go of this person. Well, let's get another card with him. And let's see what else is going on with him. There we go. It speaks for itself. King of Swords, King of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. And that's your crowning area. You're still thinking about someone. Somebody's still on your mind, I feel, in the month of November, Scorpio. And you're finding it difficult to let go of this individual. Let's recuperate on the reading so far again before we carry on. And then we're going to show you the advice card. So, month of November, let's start from the, this is I love the Celtic cross, and what I tend to do with my Celtic crosses is really look at, a good way to do a Celtic cross for me is to start with the point that makes the most sense and then build the story round. And if you're looking at doing personal readings for clients, what's a good thing to do is don't just do the reading once, build up the reading, and then when you've got the full package and the full story at the end, go through that reading again with the client. Even my readings, when I do personal readings for clients, Scorpio, say for example a client comes to me for 15 minutes, that 15-minute reading can turn up easy as a 45-minute reading, because I never stop until the story's done, as far as I'm concerned. So, I'm just going to get a clarification card with the you now position. Foundation tells me that there is heartbreak in a relationship because you've got the Four of Wands. And I feel that, the Four of Wands is such a happy card. It's about happy times. It's about social gatherings. And you don't need cards like the Six of Cups, really, to say that somebody's still thinking about a time in their life when they were really happy. You just need cards like the Three of Swords to say that there's heartbreak over a situation. So I feel that there was happy times for some of you guys that you're very much reminiscing about. And it's causing a lot of kind of emotional upheaval, because that's what the Three of Swords is. It's about feeling emotionally out of sorts. It's about feeling really upset about a situation. The Three Swords here are the thoughts that are affecting us emotionally. The heart is the emotion, the swords are the mental. So it's often either communication or it's the thoughts that you've got, or the remembrance of a situation. Often when you get clients that come for readings and they, the Three of Swords shows up with them and the Ten of Swords maybe in the centre of the reading, that something shit's still with them. And I feel that this is still with you. I feel that a lot of you guys have had a separation of a relationship and it's still with you. And that's why in the centre of the reading for November, you're going to find it hard for some of you guys to let go, because the Four of Cups is about not letting go a lot of the time. Remember to read into the deeper meanings of the cards, because it's important. Four of Cups is a card that says, I'm dissatisfied with whatever else is on offer to me because I'm still remembering. Remember, the Three of Cups is what he's focusing on. So always take a note when you look at the cards like these that have Three of Cups and you've got a card like Three of Cups on its own. What does that mean? Three of Cups is happiness and those cups are still upstanding. So this person, you could even look at this card as saying, I want somebody back. I want the happy times back. They're still very fresh with me and I don't want this ace here. So I feel that you're still kind of rejecting that happiness or the other options that are available to you because you're still stuck in the past as your foundation card with that Four of Wands and the Three of Swords because your obstacle is moving on. The Six of Swords. This guy averts his head from the Six Swords that are in front of him. So he's trying to bypass all the mental things that would keep him where he is and he's looking to the water now. He's looking to a place, I don't know what that is. He's looking to a place now that it's clear, but this is your obstacle, this is your challenge for the month, and that's trying to get over what you're still thinking about this particular individual. It's an interesting card that shows up next. I'm just going to get another card with the, as a result of this Four of Swords and Three of Swords energy. It's an interesting one because you've got the Six of Pentacles that shows up as a result of that foundation card stroke distant past. When you do the distant past foundation stroke distant past area, it's always wise to get the near past because that should show why this card, this position here should show the results of this. So why you're like this here, it's because of the foundation. So I feel that you have been trying to extend or trying to find other interests with other people because the Six of Pentacles means to play the field and it means to take an interest in others. So this could be you on the card. Instead of you being this, it could be as well with the Six of Pentacles that maybe this person is giving their love to someone else. Maybe with the Six of Pentacles Wheel of Fortune, maybe you're hoping that this person will have a change of mind because the Six of Pentacles often refers, as far as I'm concerned, especially when it comes to love, somebody who, some readers would read this as, you know, giving and taking, all right? But also, I feel that this is more to the point a card that says there's a certain injustice in a relationship or somebody's playing the field or somebody's not just paying attention to you, but they're paying attention to others, okay? This can be you on the card who is paying attention to other people. So you're not just paying attention to this person anymore, you might be paying attention to others. It might be that you're wanting to spread yourself further as an individual as a result of this heartbreak, but it's not real, it's not from the heart because it's pentacles. It's almost like with the pentacles they're more on the outer rather than the inner, even though it's about being practical. So I feel that you're being practically led as a result of this Four of Wands, Three of Swords, to extend yourself perhaps to others because you're hoping, I feel with this Wheel of Fortune, to create some form of change if you allow yourself to come out of this foundation, that Four of Wands and the Three of Swords. However, the problem is it only leads you to whatever it is I feel that you see with the Six of Pentacles because you want to move out of this energy and hopefully bring about a change. I feel that it only leads you further to say, you know what, actually I haven't found anyone that I like. Does that make sense to you? Because let's go back. You've got your Six of Pentacles there. And Six of Pentacles is kind of like, right, I give to you, then I give to you, then I give to you. It's kind of back and forth type of thing. You, then you. It's a pretty disingenuous card, really. For me, this is the Six of Pentacles. It's where you're kind of toing and froing. And I feel that you are toing and froing almost between options because you're hoping to create a change and you're hoping that the universe will bring you in something maybe to get over this individual. But I feel that, you know, because of the present in the November month, Scorpio, what this really says to me is, actually, I haven't really found anyone that I like. People are interested, but it's not for me. I still have my eye on this Three of Cups, the joy that I felt before, which we can see in the foundation represented by that Four of Swords, and that you're so upset, that Four of Wands, sorry, and that you're so upset over with the Three of Swords. So I feel that you just, you know, some of you guys, you might be trying in the month of November to kind of get yourself out there again and really get over this individual. But I feel that this individual still stays with you. I mean, really stays with you. Because in your crowning area, there is a man here and you are upset over him. You've got that Nine of Swords and the King of Pentacles is right behind it. So this person is forever on your mind. It's very difficult to let go of the energy of this individual. What's coming in for you? I do apologise. The reason or what's leading or the situation that is contributing to this Four of Cups as well is the fact that I feel with the Page of Cups you're waiting for a call or you're waiting for some form of communication to come back, because the Page of Cups often represents when we are waiting for communication, but it also might be you, because you are Scorpio, you are Cups, and this can represent you going out there being flirtatious. And I feel with the Fool card that this is a new path, or you're trying to develop something new within yourself that sets yourself free. Because remember that the Fool card means to be free. It means to be non-committal. It means to be, you know, to be devil-may-care and to do exactly what you want in life. And it's through the Page of Cups, this new path, this new kind of emotional awakening, or this new psychic awakening that you have, that you are looking to kind of just go on this path now. You know, I'm free, this person's no, but I feel it's all a cover-up. I just feel it's a cover-up. You're pushing yourself to do something here because you're so desperate to get over someone. And that's why you've got the Four of Cups. Because the Four of Cups, as a result of these two cards here, says, actually, I've been out there, you know, I'm flirting, I'm being, you know, I'm looking at options, I'm really trying to get myself out of this, you know, this funk that I'm in over this individual here. But really, I just haven't found what I'm looking for. Four of Cups. What's coming in for you, though, in the immediate future will be the Four of Swords. And this means that you need to draw back. And you need to properly heal. I mean, properly heal. And that is without the need to replace, because I feel that some of you guys might be looking to replace someone in the month of November because you feel that it will help you get over a particular person, Scorpio. But I don't feel that that's the way that you should be doing it, because this Four of Swords in the immediate future says withdraw. Withdraw and heal, because the Three Swords are still above this guy's head. So he's contemplating. You can see the Three of Swords is in your foundation area with that Four of Swords, Four of Wands. So I feel that there has been separation in your foundation area. There's real unhappiness here. You're still heartbroken over this relationship. You're still reminiscing about it. In the immediate future, it's saying, you know, you need to kind of take time out and think about the heartbreak. Instead of trying to replace this person, the Page of Cups, extending yourself, being flirtatious, being, oh, I'm really happy, I'm fine, you know, I'm going to go out there and, you know, do my thing and find someone better and that type of thing because I need to set myself free. All you're doing is really making yourself unhappier because you're not finding what you want, because the obstacle is you haven't truly moved on. And even though you're experiencing this heartbreak, the Foundation card, and you've been trying to extend yourself, we can see again, it's very similar to this Page of Cups and the full energy in the you now position. You're trying to extend yourself, hoping that it's going to bring a change. It still brings you back to this Four of Cups because you're still upset over a particular person, that King of Pentacles. So what it's saying, I feel the reading so far, Scorpio, is to just take yourself back. Just take yourself out of it. Seriously. Because that Four of Swords means inwardness, isolating yourself. I'm not saying from other people, I'm not saying don't go out, but what I'm saying is don't go out and don't do things with a game plan that you're looking to get over a particular person, because it's probably not going to work. If you're looking to replace someone that you've lost with someone else, it's probably not going to work. Okay, and even if you do meet someone, they're probably not going to be for you. So I feel that what this reading so far is saying with the Four of Swords coming in, you know, you need to heal properly, and that healing takes place on your own. I mean, really looking at what it is that's upsetting you with those Three Swords over your head. Okay, because I feel that as soon as you start to do that, we have the Eight of Wands, you'll start to heal up speed up the healing process. Okay, that Eight of Wands often means speed. Lots of things attacking us. Whenever you look at the Eight of Wands, you can see that the Eight of Wands is right behind that guy on the Four of Swords. So he's trying to heal and he's being attacked by energy. But it's something you're going to need to deal with. So I feel in the immediate future with those cards, it's saying that this is a bigger thing for you that you're going to need to deal with in the month of November, Scorpio. Okay? You've tried probably in the November month for some of you guys to overcome a particular person by looking at others. But if other people aren't doing it for you, then there's a greater thing here that you're needing to deal with. And the thing comes from within you. And I feel that with the Eight of Wands, it's going to speed up your recovery, yes. I do feel it will speed up your recovery. But I also feel that your recovery is speeded up by really going down deep. Nobody else. No other options, no other, nothing else that can affect you. Because I feel for some of you guys, all you're going to do is you're going to be looking at new people going out. Oh, he's nice, she's nice. And you'll be like, go on a date, or you'll sit and you'll talk to this person, and all you'll have is these thoughts of this other person coming back to you. And this is why this is not working, because you really haven't solved the issue going on with the breakup or the separation of a relationship here. So I feel that inwardly you really need to deal with that, because what's around you and coming in is death. And that's you guys. You're going to be able to shed this skin. Because you're Scorpio, we represent death as a major. And when you represent a major card, you take on the major card's characteristics. So death means to shed. It means to let go. It means to pass through another vessel, to transition. And with the death card, this is saying that what's going to be happening with you guys is as soon as you start to heal, draw back. Draw back. You go out not with an agenda of meeting people. You go online not with an agenda of going onto a dating site so you can replace someone else. You just go out because you want to go out. Because you're just going to heal in your own way and your own sweet time. And you'll find that this is going to speed up the process for you. Because around you is death. And death says, you know what? I'm passing through the eye of the needle. I'm passing through a gateway that I never thought that would pass through before. I'm shedding my skin like a snake, which is what death does. Because we are death. We're Scorpio. So we shed our skin and then we metamorphose into something else. So you're changing into something else in the month of November. But that's through taking time out, taking things back. Not trying to rush the healing process. Some of you guys might have been going through this for quite some time. But if you've been looking to replace other people with somebody that you've lost, there's no point to it. No point. Because you're not dealing with what the core issue is. And the core issue is probably you. So it's you, I feel, in the month of November that you're going to need to deal with, Scorpio. And there we go. We get the death and the sun. Look at those cards. Oh my God. What a beautiful reading. What a bloody beautiful reading. Absolute beautiful reading. So this to me says, you know what? You're passing through the eye of the needle. You're shedding the skin. And where does it take you? It takes you to a very positive outcome, the sun. Where positive changes are coming in the month of November because you're able to shed the skin of this person that you lost. Just shake it off. Shake off all that negative vibe. Because the negative energy is with you, Scorpio. It's still there. It's still there. No matter how you want to see this reading, that negative energy is here. And as a tarot reader, to be a good one, you've got to see beyond the bullshit in the cards. Never ever just look at the cards and read the general meanings. Read what that story is telling you. Because the cards are not fixed. They're not. And it's down to the reader to try and interpret the best way they can. You need to know your general meanings. Absolutely. There's no doubt. Any reader that tells you don't need to know any meaning of these cards is bullshitting you. You need to know your general meanings of every single one of the cards. But from there, you know the rules and you can break them because you start to see things within the cards that start to make sense to you based on those meanings. The death means to end. The death card means endings. The sun card means new beginnings, fresh starts, happiness. And you can see the sun shines after death. So once you have passed through that eye of the needle, Scorpio, once you have shed the skin of all of that negative energy that we can see in the reading in November, what you're going to find is new starts, new beginnings, far more happiness. Your hopes will be the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles will be, Three of Pentacles is about new opportunities that come to us. It's about meetings. It's about opening up a gateway of opportunity through advice from others, through, and also it's to do with what you've built, looking for a positive outcome from that. These two people here have come together to ask a very skilled tradesman about advice. They're showing him the plans and they're asking for the advice because they're wondering if this thing can be achieved. So when we look at the number 3, they're about achievement. And I feel that you're looking for real achievement for all your hard work. And it's as a result of that 4 of Swords, 8 of Wands. You're healing and you're speeding up the process by taking out the time to heal for yourself. It's not about this King of Pentacles, whoever that individual is anymore. It's about you. What is it within you that still makes you hold on to this situation? It's all about you. This person could have long moved on, who knows? But this is all about you. And you are hoping that all the hard work that you've put in is going to achieve some really positive results. And the outcome you get, ta-da, is the Seven of Swords. Woohoo! Brilliant card. Seven of Swords is amazing, because what this says is you escape. You escape this. When you do Celtic crosses, a lot of the time it's really important to look at what the present situation is and look at the outward card, the outcome. Because it will tell you where you are in the present and where you want to be going forward in the future. You want to escape this. You want to escape the Four of Cups energy, because the Four of Cups energy is holding you back because you're still holding on to someone. And we have an Emperor. You could be escaping an Emperor, for example, because you can see that this person is looking back at the Emperor and running off. The Emperor is often to do with our own set of beliefs. So when you get an Emperor is what society tells you is right. An Emperor is an establishment. An Emperor is a very strong authority figure. An Emperor is what we've already built up as individuals. And the funny thing is, Death and the Emperor are kind of the same in a way. Death is number 13. You add 1 and 3 together, it makes 4, which is why Emperor is often connected with the Death card. So the Emperor says that this is something you've built up and this is something that you're going to escape. And it's been with you an awful, awful long time. And you escape the Emperor. You escape the thing that was encroaching on you, the thing that was providing the obstacles. Emperors are often seen as obstacles. So you escape the obstacle, in fact, Scorpio, in the month of November. What an amazing reading. Let's go through this one more time because I think it's beautiful. Really, really good. Love this reading very, very much. Very positive. Let me know what you think about the Celtic crosses as opposed to the other spread that I used to do, because I prefer this one actually. In the month of November, Scorpio, I feel that, you know, you're going to be geared up towards a new creative path because you need freedom and you want to follow a certain type of happiness, a happy trail, a happy journey moving forward. You're going to be feeling quite flirtatious because the Page of Cups can mean to feel flirtatious. For some of you guys, you might be expecting a call or some form of communication from someone. It could be from a fool, for example, somebody who was not particularly committed. Some of you guys might be waiting for this communication to come to you. For some of you guys might be trying to open yourself up more emotionally to others because you are, you know, you're free, footloose, fancy free, that type of thing with the Fool card. However, as a result of that, in the present situation, it tells us you're not happy with what you're seeing or what you're getting or what's being presented to you. It really says, you know what, I'm actually not particularly fond of what's being opened to me because I'm still, with this Three of Cups, looking at something that gave me real joy. So the thing that gave me joy, because the guy's looking at the Three of Cups, he's not willing to take a look at the Ace of Cups, the new thing that's giving. He's looking at what's being established already. So again, we've got a number 4 card here. This person kind of blocks themselves off. They are unwilling to come out of that comfort zone. So I see you unwilling to come out of a comfort zone because you're still hankering after something, after someone. And this shows in your foundation, the 4 of Wands, there was heartbreak, upset within a relationship, I feel. And this is something you've been unable to let go of. But you are trying because you're the Page of Cups with that Fool card. However, this person, King of Pentacles, male or female, still stays with you because he's in your crowning thoughts. You're still worried, you're still upset over this individual. Because of your obstacle position, you failed to move forward. You have tried, as a result of that heartbreak in the foundation, to extend yourself to others because you're hoping that it will create real changes for you. But you're not happy in the present with what you see or what you're getting. So you take time out in the immediate future just for yourself to concentrate on what it is that's actually affecting you about this whole situation. And you're actually going to find that that's going to help to speed up the healing for you. Because around that, what's coming in is death. And death says you're going to be shedding this skin. You're going to be shedding this negative energy that you've been feeling around a particular person that you've wanted to come back, but probably isn't. I can't see this person coming back in this reading. This is all about you moving on. And what that leads to is some great positive changes with the Sun card. Because your hopes are that all the effort that you've put in are going to pay off with the Three of Pentacles. And the outcome shows that you escape the prison of your own making. The Emperor can be seen as a prison. It's usually a governmental thing. It can be, this can be all sorts, university, school, prison, anything that is governmental. But this is what you've built up, because you're the death card, and death 1 + 3 is number 4, the Emperor. So I feel that this is something that you've built up, and I feel that it's something that you definitely want to free yourself and you're going to escape from. But it takes removing the obstacle of the person that you want to come back, Scorpio, and moving on and knowing that there are other options out there. And your advice card actually showed up as the 7 of Cups. What I find so fascinating with the 7 of Cups is that there is only really one option that somebody can go for in this card. And it is the Ace of Cups, the original thing that you didn't want in the present. And you know why? Look at this. Look at this card. You see those 7 cups there? 6 of those cups have something wrong with them. I was viewing it the other day and I was really looking at this card and I thought, that's so interesting. 6 cups have something wrong. Look where the guy looks. Look how he looks at one of those cups. Can you see where the guy's face is heading? It's only viewing one cup, and that is the cup with the jewels in it. It's the jewel in the crown. The other 6 cups have either a funny head in it, a ghost, a snake, some nasty little mountain thing, a reef that looks quite nice, but it's got a skull on the cup, and some kind of monster type thing. So every single one of the 6 cups has something wrong with it, but there's one cup that's perfect. And what this says to me as the advice card is, look for the one thing that is perfect within your life and go for it and build on it. Don't look at all of the other options around it, because all you'll find is imperfection in all of those things. So look at the one thing in your life, I feel, with this 7 of Cups that works for you and move forward towards it. Look at the thing that comes for you in the month of November that presents itself and is all right and is fine. Stop looking at all the other things that you are trying to make work. This is why this guy procrastinates for so long, as far as I'm concerned, because all of those 7 cups, 6 of them have something wrong with them, but one of them is right. So why is he really procrastinating, this man? Is this man really procrastinating on making a choice with the 7 cups? Often the 7 cups says we've got many choices, but there is only one cup that this person's really looking at, and that's his fresh start. Everything else is of no use to him. Not really, because there's something wrong with it. So focus on the one thing that you can bring about change within your life. Don't focus on anything else, everything else, all of the options that you're looking at, because you're bound to find something wrong with them. Just focus on the one thing that's going to bring you happiness. I mean, proper happiness. Not the person who's gone, not the person who's providing the obstacle, not the person who's still been in your thoughts for so long. Don't focus, because that person's probably gone. Let go of that individual. Let go of the individual. Just focus on the one thing, I feel, with this 7 of Cups that's going to bring you ultimate happiness. And that's probably you. You have everything you need, Scorpio, to bring you that happiness. You just need to tap into it. The problem is you're muddying the waters by looking at other things that shouldn't have any place in your life right now. It's got to be about you in the month of November. We're nearing the end of the year. This is your birthday month. And it's time to kind of, put those changes in. Because something's not working here in November and it needs to be gone. You need to release it. And the only way you're going to release it is by not looking for things to replace it, but looking for the things within you that can replace that unhappiness. Let's have a look at your advice card for the month of November, Scorpio. The advice card for me as well with the 7 of Cups can say an option will come to you and it will be perfect, potentially, for some of you guys. Okay, but I feel that that's as a result of letting go of everything else. So Universe, Spirit, Angels, what is the advice card? What is the advice that you have for Scorpio? Show me the advice that you have for Scorpio in the month of October 2016. What is the advice that you have for Scorpio? Show me the advice that you have for Scorpio in the month of October 2016. What is the advice? Show me. Yes. Let's see what that says. Yes, bravo. The decision you've made is the right one. There's no need to continue to sort through additional options. This is exactly what I was saying. You know what to do and you should move forward with your plans. You've made the correct choice for your personal growth and development. However, some decisions can be a true challenge. If the task ahead of you is daunting or even sad, then proceed with your plans in a way that is life-affirming and self-loving. Ask your angels to be with you every step of the way, and don't hesitate to call upon friends and family for support. You have it in the answer there as well. Move forward, Scorpio. Okay? Make that choice to move forward today. Make the choice. If somebody's not with you, and I feel that this is kind of a little bit of a love reading, okay? Because, or it can be friendships, it can be anything, it can be work related, it can be anything. Some of you guys might have been looking for a new work position and finding that things aren't coming to you that easily. But there's something that you need to change, and there's something that you need to kind of sacrifice and give up, and you need to focus. It almost says as well to me, with this Four of Swords in the immediate future, that as soon as you draw back and you stop worrying so much, that's when things start to take off for you with the Eight of Wands. Does that make sense to you? The Four of Swords is contemplation. It's taking it easy. It's taking it back. It's not being so, oh, it's being like, oh, okay. As soon as you start to do that, things start to take off. So this can easily be work related. It signals a big change starts to come in. They often say within the universe, Scorpio, when you let go, suddenly the gateways of opportunity start to open up. And it's true. Because you're letting go in the immediate future with those two cards. Four of Swords, Eight of Wands. Letting go. Letting the universe do its thing. And it does. It starts to open things up. Remember, the Eight of Wands is a very busy card. So it says things start to kind of skyrocket and move very, very quickly. And it's as a result with the Four of Swords of letting go. You start to bring in those big changes because you've shed the skin. And happy changes are around you here. For some of you guys, it might be right now you want to escape a job. You don't like where you are. There's problems in it. If it's a job, you're escaping. Seven of Swords, the Emperor. Something that's holding you back. For some of you guys, it's going to be a job. The Emperor might be a very austere place that you work in. Difficult to work in. It says, you know what? You're escaping it. As soon as you start to chill out a little bit, things start to happen. And with that Seven of Cups as your advice card, it says that a really good opportunity will come to you. Maybe other things haven't been good, but the opportunity is right there because that's the only cup that that guy is focusing on. And there's 6 other cups that are no good. So keep the faith is basically, I feel, what the Seven of Cups is also saying too. That is your reading, Scorpio, for the month of October, November, sorry, 2016. How long did we do? 43 minutes. Okay, I'm trying to cut them down, but I've got things to say, that's the thing. Yeah, that's your reading, Scorpio. You're up first because, to be honest with you, you're the guys that view me the most and you're going to be first as far as I'm concerned. I'll do the other ones first as well. But, you know, some people just view me less and it's just pointless. I'll put them first and they're still less, so what's the point? So, you're first this month, yet again, along with your love reading. And I shall speak to you guys in for your December reading. I'll try and get those up fairly early in November. But if you'd like a private reading with me, Scorpio, go to www.carolsuniverse.co.uk. And I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care.